I was bleeding. And I wasn't just bleeding like a little minor cut. I was bleeding, like Bloody Mary. Like, oh my god, what the fuck happened? I actually got inspired of this story time only because I recently attended the Mauna Luna Festival in San Antonio. If y'all went, y'all know what I'm talking about. It is crazy, but it's so much fun. So obviously, if y'all have been to a music festival, there is so many people in this crowd trying to get to the front, trying to see their favorite artist perform, and everyone's literally on top of each other. Like, your hand will be on the stranger's shoulder, and people are stepping on each other, and it's just crazy. You are going to come out of that crowd with bruises, guaranteed. I was talking to my friend the other day and we were just joking around because we legit came out with bruises. I came out with a freaking cut because someone decided to step on my freaking toe and then push back for some reason, and now I have a freaking cut on one of my toes, and my friend's freaking foot is completely bruised. Like, on her entire like top foot is completely bruised. Like, it's this huge purple yellow bruise. It's so disgusting. We were just joking around how, well, we could have lost a toe, or like, yeah, whatever, we went to the Mauna Luna Festival and we just, we just lost the toe. We were just joking around, and I was actually thinking of the time where I did lose my toenail, and it was actually on a date that I was on at the time. So yeah, back to the story time on why I decided to talk about this story time and why I'm bringing it up. So today's story time, obviously by the title below, is about one of the worst dates that I was on, and it's actually the only worst date that I've been on if I kind of think about it. I'm going to take it back all the way to my high school years, and this guy who I was dating in high school. If y'all know who I am and the high school I attended, obviously you guys know who that is, who my boyfriend was at the time, because he was actually my only boyfriend throughout the high school. I'm gonna call him Michael. Just fucking call him Michael. His name's Michael. I was dating Michael at the time. I was 15 or 16 years old. My parents let me go out with him. They knew who he was. He was kind of like a close friend. Anywho, whatever. We went on this date, right? My parents were a little bit, kind of comfortable around him taking me to the movies. So I ended up going to the movies with Michael, and we were like the basic couple where we would go to a movie and a dinner. Yeah, so that was us. So every time there was a movie out, we went and saw that movie and we ate food. So that was just our usual like date that we had. We ended up wanting to go watch the movie. I honestly do not know what the movie was. I totally forgot what we watched. It was years ago, guys, but I do remember how I freaking lost my toenail, so I'm gonna say that. So where I'm from, originally my hometown, we do not have a movie theater. So the closest movie theater we have to us is actually 30-40 minutes away. So we drove the 30-40 minutes to the movie theater and find out that the movie that we wanted to watch at that time was actually sold out. So we had to wait till the next showing. So we were like, well, what are we gonna do? So we drove 40 minutes. We're not gonna drive back and then come back whenever the second showing comes on. Michael was suggested, let's go to a nearby park. So the park we went to, it's really, really beautiful actually during the day. But we went at night, which is freaking scary. I don't know why we went, but we had nothing else to do. And the mall was already closed at the time, so we ended up going to the park. And we ended up walking around, and insert romantic scene here. So my stupid ass wanted to try the whole, you know how you step on the person's feet in front of you, so it's like I'm facing Michael, Michael's facing me. So I wanted to do the whole I step on his feet and he walks and he takes me with him, so I'm walking with him. So I wanted to try all that out. We're just like talking, right, and we're just like laughing and we're doing that, and I was not tired of it because I thought it was so funny. And we ended up keep doing it, and he hit my toe. I was actually wearing chanclas at the time, or sandals. I was wearing open toe. He was wearing closed toe shoes, and he actually hit me since he was walking towards my direction. My feet were facing him. He actually hit my toenail really, really, really fucking hard. At that time, I thought he just bruised my toe, so I was like, ow, like, what the fuck, Michael? Like, you fucked up my toe. Like, ow, that fucking hurt, I just ignored it, whatever. I just thought, like, okay, like, now I'm gonna have a bruised toe, My feet started feeling wet, and I assumed it was from the wet grass, because we were walking on wet grass, so I was, like, thinking nothing of it. And we kept walking. We walked to the car, and started feeling like something pouring, like, around my toes, and I was like, okay, I'm in the car now, I'm not on grass. Like, so I got my phone, I put the flashlight on, I faced it towards my feet, and I was bleeding. And I wasn't just bleeding like a little minor cut, I was bleeding. Like, I saw blood everywhere, guys. So the wet that I was feeling was not from the wet grass, it was from my blood. I got napkins because he had napkins in his car, so I got the napkins. I was cleaning it and it started hurting really, really bad the closer I got to the toe. I don't see no cuts. Where is this blood coming from? And then I ended up noticing it was kind of coming on the side of my toenail. I ended up looking closer, and then I ended up kind of seeing like it was lifted a little. My toenail was a little bit lifted, and I was just like, no, no, it did not. No. Sorry for those who are hearing this, but I ended up actually grabbing my toenail and I could lift it up. So ladies, for those who get your manicures done and you know how it feels when you take off your fake nail and how you can lift from one side of your fake nail to take it off, that's how my toenail looked. My toenail, my own toenail. You could lift it in the corner, lift it up, and you can see like my inner flesh. Yeah, disgusting, right? I was freaking out. I was just like, oh my freaking god, Michael, you fucked up my toenail. I ended up cleaning the cut with the hand sanitizer and the napkins, and then I ended up grabbing more napkins. I just ended up wrapping the toe in napkins, guys. And I was just like, fuck it, like my toenail's already fucking off, like what more do you want? I still want to see this fucking movie, let's go, the movie's about to start. I ended up walking to the movies, into the movies, wearing chanclas and this huge ass like paper around my freaking big toe. It was my big toe, guys. Back then, my mom was really strict. She was the type where you go to this place, you come straight back. And that night, whatever ended, and I went back home, and I lied to my mom because I didn't want to tell her that we ended up, I mean, I was 15, 16 years old, guys. My parents were more of a, you go here, back, whatever. I don't want her to know that we ended up leaving the movie theaters and went to like a park nearby because my mom's really, 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 really protective, and she watches a Lifetime, so she has all these scenarios in her head. She's the type where she calls me like every freaking hour or two to just check up on me, and I was scared of her, so I lied and I told her how I messed up my toe. So my lie was pretty freaking awesome, actually. I didn't want to tell her that I went to the park because she watches Lifetime, guys. My mom's paranoid as it is, and then she watches Lifetime and gets more crazy scenarios into her head. If she knew that my freaking little bitch ass went far away from the public, like we were at the park late at night, no one was really around the park. Who the hell goes to the park late at night? Yeah, me. Yeah. So if she knew that I went away from the home movie theater, bright, you know, bright building and more people there, to a park where no one's there and it's late at night, she would have been freaking pissed. Like, she would flip on me. I would be grounded. I lied to her and I told her that I hid it against the stairs because at the movie theaters that we go to, in order to get to the window to purchase your ticket, you would actually have to walk up these cement stairs. And I just told her that since I was wearing chanclas, that I walked into the step and I hit my toenail and the toenail came off. This is a really good lie, actually. For like a good while, my family were just making fun of me, saying like, oh, like make sure you watch your step or watch where you're walking because you can fuck up your toe like Lisa. And I'm just like, okay. If y'all only knew the real story, but now y'all do. I think I actually have pictures still from my tia taking pictures of me into the doctor's office, like getting it surgically removed. Apparently it was a surgery, but I don't think it was a surgery. I was awake. They just like got clampers, put some medicine on, and I don't know what they did, but they took off my toenail, and I was toeless or toenail-less for a year. Toenails take fucking forever to grow. Like, I swear to you, I thought I was never gonna get a toenail ever again. I assumed since my fingernails grow every 2 weeks that my toenail was already gonna grow. Throughout that year, like, I saw it slowly like coming out, and it was so funny because like there's like half a toenail and then half my flesh. But yeah, I think it's so funny because it's like a romantic scene where, you know, the girl's like on the guy's feet, you know, like all cute and laughs and smiles, and he fucking hits me and my toenail fucking comes off. I decided just to share that with y'all. If y'all like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If y'all don't, give me a thumbs down. Yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, tutorials, story times, blah 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 blah. I have a vlog that I'm going to post on the Honolulu Festival. I actually had so much fun. I didn't get to record a lot because I wanted to save my battery for the performances of the artists and all that good stuff. So the little footage that I got of the festival, that's what I'm just gonna put in that little mini vlog that I'm put together. Hope y'all like it. So that should be up by either this weekend or like next week. Yeah. Hope y'all like this tutorial. Hope y'all like this story time. Bye.